Bella rega, siamo tornati con un altro video. Oggi siamo qua sul campus dell'Università di Kent e stiamo per fare qualche intervista. Stiamo per chiedere alla gente una loro recensione su come è stato il loro ultimo decennio. Quindi senza altro da dire, andiamo. What's your name?
Sofian.
Sofian. Nice to meet you.
My name is Michael.
Bonisha.
Will.
My name's Aaron.
Jay, nice to meet you, Jay. So basically, pretty much since we get into the next decade, I'm pretty much asking people around, the review of the last decade.
Okay.
So in terms of the happiest moments, the biggest accomplishments, and their biggest regrets.
The happiest moments when I got to the UK, you know. Yeah. It's kind of different to get it in a place like this, coming from Saudi Arabia, you know. So it's a lot more entertaining, everything like that. So that's one of the nice moments for me, you know.
So it was like 2 years ago when I left my mandatory military service. That's like the happiest moment. Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Yeah.
I think it would be I came here. That would be my happiness right now because I can get knowledge or I can know more people.
Just coming here, achieving what I wanted to do was come here and study here.
Probably going to Thailand because that was a really great time, and I didn't just go to tourist places. I actually saw a lot of culture there, and it was very nice to see another place and experience that. And I always am really happy that I had that experience.
Right.
Yeah.
Is pass my driving test because it took me a year and a half to learn.
Happiest moments this year. I teach at the university, so I think I've had really good moments with my students. I think.
What do you teach?
I teach literature, English literature.
GCSE summer. Just that whole 2 months was just such a mad time because you don't have to worry about work anymore, and it's all about your mates and your loved ones and everything. So I think that's always something that I think about, and it's a nice thing, it's a positive thing to think about.
Right. Next question is, what's your biggest accomplishment of the last decade?
Well, I guess it's finishing master's degree.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you study?
I'm currently studying electronic engineering in PhD, but yeah.
PhD. That's nice.
I think I'm alive. I think that's been my biggest accomplishment. I'm still alive. I'm still on this planet, still doing my thing.
I was head boy at my school, which sounds so wet, but yeah, that was quite a big thing for me because there's quite a lot of people that you follow, like old head boys and head girls that are quite a big deal, and you want to do just as well as them.
Taking her out for a meal on her birthday.
Okay.
I paid for the dinner and everything.
Okay.
And that's why I always do. It's tradition. It's the start of this year.
Yeah.
I loved it ever since. And yeah.
That's deep, bro. That's deep.
Last year I was ordained as a monk for a year. Yeah, and that was my accomplishment for my life because I can be a monk for a year. And that is really hard.
That's interesting.
I'd be getting into my sixth form.
Was it tough?
It was tough, yeah.
What did you study?
Here?
Yeah.
English language and linguistics.
So I suppose you did that in your A-levels as well?
Yeah, I did that in my A-levels here, yeah.
Biggest accomplishment would be getting to this stage right here. Yeah. It's the longest thing I've ever had to work on, you know. We spent even 12 years to get here, but that's it.
I'm going to say probably getting into Kent here now. Yeah, that's definitely my biggest accomplishment because
What year you in?
First year.
First year.
Yeah.
What do you study?
Criminology and sociology.
Okay. Nice. What do you think was your biggest regret of the last 10 years?
I got fat a few years back, honestly. That's my biggest regret, you know?
Yeah, you let yourself go?
Inactivity, yeah, that's about it.
You're in good shape now, so you redeem yourself.
Regrets. I think anything I may have set out to do but couldn't do because of something or the other. I probably think it's not a regret, but I think if there's been something that I couldn't do but had thought I could do at some point, is that letting go of that part of me, of that self of me that couldn't do that. It's not a regret, but it's more of an accomplishment that I actually found out what I could do for, living out what I couldn't do. But yeah, maybe conventionally speaking, that could be a regret. I don't know.
Two of my best mates went on the Mongol Rally, which is like a car rally from here to Mongolia.
Okay.
And I think it takes like 2 months. And they invited me, but I said no, for various different reasons, and I wish I could take that back and have done that, because I think that would have been
Experience.
yeah, exactly.
What was this exactly?
I think this was about 2 years. All of it's quite recent. I think this was about 2 years ago. And I wish I'd taken that opportunity, because that would have been wicked.
Well, I guess it's not being able to travel that much and being with like my family, I guess. Yeah. Because I was usually studying like outside of my country. Yeah, something like that.
Smoking, honestly. There was a point in my life where I was smoking for a week, and I normally wouldn't do that. I'd buy a pack of cigarettes from Co-op, and I'd smoke about 5 before I go into the library. Normally, I would only smoke on a night out and do all this type of stuff on a night out, or when I'm back home from doing my work. I wouldn't do it in the daytime because it distracts your mind, your focus and stuff like that.
I have no regret about my life. I choose my own way.
This wasn't actually my first university I came to. I actually went to another one and dropped out, and I think that would be my biggest regret.
And the last question is, where do you see yourself in the next decade?
Hopefully I see myself here, man. Continuing everything in the UK, you know.
Yeah.
It's a place to be. It has everything. It has all the amenities, all the entertainment.
Yeah,
it's a nice place to just chill out, you know.
Well, it's hard to say, but I think I might have like a job, like real job, yeah. And I think that's it, I guess.
I'd like to be an actor.
What do you study, by the way? Sorry. What do you study?
Oh, here, Drama and English.
Okay.
So I'd like to follow that path, maybe do a bit of stage acting and then ultimately film acting. But I mean, you never know, things happen.
Hopefully with a job, like a good job.
Okay.
Work in the city.
Work in the city. Which city?
London.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't want to, like, you know,
No.
get out of the UK?
I love London. No, I love UK.
London.
Love it too much.
All right, fair enough.
I think I would see myself as workaholic people, like who's doing their jobs and like take care of people and help something to society.
I see myself becoming a figure, a millionaire, hopefully. I know that's very, very out of people's minds. Believe it can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. I can be anything, you know. So
I like that. Yeah.
there's no end answer to that.
Right.
It's anything. It's where my future takes me. So we'll see. So
I'd love to be a university staff myself and do my own research and find out new stuff about sociology and get my own research being learned about in schools. That's the dream for me.
Mackenzie, I'll definitely be on the lookout for papers from Mackenzie in the next 10 years. Hopefully it comes to reality. But yeah, it was a nice chatting with you. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you
and
too.
have a nice evening, yeah?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.